Hello to my Geminis and happy full moon. Happy full moon in Scorpio. Happy full flower moon in Scorpio. This reading is for the 12th through the 18th/19th. 18th/19th of May. All right, so let's get into it. All right, let's get right into it. Let's see what is going on. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. Geminis, let's see what's going on. Let's set the tone for your reading. Geminis, let's set the tone for your reading. I've already prayed over your cards. Let's see what's in your cards. Today is a great day. That's right, today is a great day. Talking to you wherever Gemini is in your birth chart. Let's start out with and don't forget to set your intentions. That's very important. Set your intentions. All right, set your intentions. 3, 2, 1, boundaries. It's okay to set limits. So you need to set a boundary. There are those who take too much, and your angels are reminding you that you don't have to let them. So it's important to say no to what harms you. So think of a boundary that you can set today, then put it in place. You have support. You have the support of your angels. So yeah, you're setting boundaries with people that you love. That's right. And so that's any boundary that you want to set. Remember this this full moon in Scorpio is about breaking chains, right? So the number 8 is death, rebirth. Scorpio is a death card. So something has to end in order for something to begin. So meaning that in the past, if you didn't set boundaries, that has to end, right? In order for it to be a great day, if it wasn't great, something wasn't great, if it was good in the past, but it just went from good to bad or good to somebody overstepped some boundaries, it's time to set boundaries. If boundaries were overstepped in the past, now it's time to set some boundaries in order for you to have a great day, right? And so if you found yourself, whatever, if you want something to be great, it's time to get disciplined, right? Whatever it is. All right, so let's get some messages from your ancestors. So whatever it is you're trying to do, remember you rule third house, right? So ruled by Mercury, messenger planet, right? So you got to send out a message loud and clear. You got to send that message out loud and clear. In such a clear way, back straight, walk away. You got to send the message out loud and clear. Don't return their call. That message needs to be sent out loud and clear. Toss something into a burning bowl. Yep. Somebody's in a crisis right now. Somebody is in a crisis. Somebody has a demon of lust. Right? Archangel Michael, dispenser of justice. Something was done behind your back. Right? They are a changeling, child of fairies or demons who have been substituted for a human baby. Somebody misses you. Don't give yourselves a headache over it. Somebody has a demon of pride. Your inner child is very proud of you. It's you versus you. It's not even a competition. Somebody secretly has a crush on you. So somebody may have crossed the boundary, across the line. Here we have closed out the cycle in love. Listen to your intuition. I don't know if you all saw that because it may have not caught it on camera, but listen to your intuition. And close out the cycle in love. Speak it into existence. Yeah, so you'll find out whatever it is. You'll find out whatever it is. Source always lets everybody know whatever it is in perfect timing, right? Whatever it is, Source will let you know. But somebody could be in a crisis right now. Something was done. Somebody crossed over a boundary. So Archangel Michael, the dispenser of justice. Somebody may have done something. And there it is, 6 of Cups. You definitely don't look like what you've been through. So people could have been wondering, like, do they even know? Does Gemini even know what the heck was happening? Somebody was trying to send you a message, and maybe you didn't catch the message. And people may have been wondering, like, do they even know? Does Gemini even know what was done behind their back? And somebody could have been like, people could have been watching you, like, how come Gemini hasn't ended a relationship with somebody? There's no way they could know. Like, somebody could have been wondering, like, does Gemini even know what somebody did behind their backs, right? Or do you even have any boundaries? Like, people can just do anything they want to you. So 2 people could have done something behind your back, or maybe 3. I don't know. We'll see in the cards. That you may not even have known what was done. You could have been completely oblivious. Because Cups energy is receiving energy, right? It's water, right? So it could have been something that, and it's emotional. So somebody made an emotional decision, something around that gave them joy, because that's creativity. They created something based on emotion. Let me see, where was it? Something secretly, something in secret, something based on lust. So it could have been something sexual. Something that they did in pride, and so now they're in some kind of a crisis, some kind of legal something that was done behind your back, and possibly behind closed doors. And so and you're tossing something into a fire. So fire, so maybe they tried to burn something. Maybe they tried to burn something, or you're tossing something into a burning bowl now, like maybe fear, doubt, uncertainty. But the other side of fire is also sun, right? Like getting outside and getting some sun, almost like giving you strength. Like the sun would be medicine, almost like kind of trying to decode, like if Source is downloading messages to me, almost like Source is like, okay, because what's done in the dark is brought to the light. And it's some people that you love, like 3, 2, 1, setting some boundaries. So something may have been done out of fear, and I feel like somebody shows your meekness is weakness, but puts you in survival mode, right? So here's the sun right here, right? Put you in some kind of survival mode. Somebody saw your meekness as like weak as a lamb, but put you in survival mode. So today is a great day. So somebody may be bringing you some information about something, that somebody put you in some kind of survival mode. But they're somewhat in a crisis right now. So somebody's having a tower moment. So the tower moment would be like 1st and 8th house, right? So 1st house would be like somebody took one look at you and just basically look at you like got a first impression of you. And I'm talking to men and women, Geminis. Like somebody got an impression of you and wanted to loop you into some kind of karmic cycle around sex and money, right? Like almost like some kind of a value of something, right? And these 2, and it lowered your value and also your money, right? But it increased their money, and also increased their value. So somebody was making money off of you. Some energies are making money off of you, right? Behind closed doors. And these 3 energies, they were on a team together. So here we have behind closed doors. So 5 of, but it's something that you weren't even aware of. So somebody took images or pictures. So cups is reflective. So some energies took pictures of you without your knowledge. Some energies may have taken pictures of you without knowledge, or maybe broken into your computer, or like somebody broke into your images or pictures or something like that. Could have broken into your computer. So somebody thought you were going to be behind closed doors, like you weren't going to make it. Because usually 10 of Swords is like somebody meeting some kind of unfortunate end. But people were talking about you behind your back, you know, but you're thriving. You're actually thriving, right? So you got a message of some good news coming through. But people were being emotionally immature. Somebody made some kind of emotionally immature comment, you know, to you about something. An older person made some kind of emotionally immature comment to you. That may have been some kind of indicator. They may have paid some kind of attention to you or said something, paid you some kind of a compliment or something like that. And something that let you know that two people were getting paid to do something, or they may have said something like you like do some kind of work or something, or like if you something around you may have paid for some kind of you may have paid for some kind of a service or something, like if you had patronized somebody's business. You may have paid for somebody's business, but somebody may have made some kind of immature comment to you about something. Like an older person may have made some kind of like a sarcastic comment to you about something around travel. Something around travel. And it was those two energies that did something behind your back. That actually made money off of you. And somebody put a team together. And they were financially immature. But they were actually paid to do something. So yeah, today is a great day. Today is a great day because they did something behind your back. And so you're going to be getting a message. Yeah. These two became financially independent. They increased their worth and their value. Somebody wasn't expecting for you to live. Right? But you're tossing something into a burning bone with these two, because in hindsight, something is going to be very clear to you, and so that you can continue to move on. So that you can continue to move on and finally get some rest. Finally get some rest, because these two energies, like I said, something that they did behind your back, they believed something was going to overwhelm you to a point that you were going to, just like I said, the Ten of Swords. Something was going to overwhelm you to a fact that, yeah, at some kind of a crossroad, that it was going to, you know, it was going to cause so much confusion. Yeah, they were just determined that something was just determined to bring out like a dark side of you. Yeah, they were determined to bring out some kind of a dark side of you, right? Like they had just hit the jackpot, but instead, you actually hit the jackpot. Like some family thought that they had hit some kind of a jackpot with you, but you know your worth and you know your value. You know your worth and you know your value. So, you know, when your back is against the wall, you know how to tap in and you know how to create. You know, like somebody felt like when your back is against the wall in your depression, you were going to just, you know, like go to like a dark side or do something that they sort of like predicted, something that you were going to do something dark, but you didn't. Somebody went into prayer warrior mode, because that's what the Tower card is. It's like a total recall of something. So somebody is in a very vulnerable state right now, and you went into prayer warrior mode. And so in prayer warrior mode, somebody's a very creative energy. And so in prayer warrior mode, even though some energies did something behind your back and maybe made a very sarcastic comment to you about like being a creative, and they were making money off of you, something that they did, and took some kind of images, or because this is a team of energies that work with a family that was obsessed with you. Like they took one look at you and made a lot of money off of you, and it looks like somebody could have broken into your computer. That's what this looks like. Thought that you and somebody were gonna make some kind of unfortunate end behind closed doors, right? Here's a Nine of Wands here, and something has, because they feel like you weren't coming back from something. But here's the High Priestess here, Light High Priestess. Yeah, Light High Priestess. Yeah, but so Justice is in your favor. You're in somebody's favor. So you're getting a lot of money back. You're in somebody getting a big amount of money. Yeah. Because a total character assassination behind your back. Somebody said you were running from something and you were just transitioning through life. Somebody said that you were running from something. You and somebody were running from something. And you were, it looks like somebody was relocating and just working a regular 8-hour job. And somebody has enough information. Yeah. And people were just being shady, being real mean-spirited and being shady. You have an idea who was behind it, but you're not focusing on that. You're not focusing on that. They just ruthless. Anyway, that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you, whoever I'm talking to, Gemini. But today is a great day. Like I said, set boundaries. It's okay to set limits. Make sure you enforce those boundaries. And that's it. You and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. Inner child, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to his deepest needs and feelings. So something has come to an end. Something has come to an end. Yep. Health checkup for someone. So whether it's a physical or mental health checkup for someone, somebody may be doing, I mean, it's not always a physical health checkup. You know you weren't doing something, it could be just a mental health checkup because people could have done like a, it could be a mental health checkup because of all the mental anguish that these energies may have caused somebody. It may not even be physical because again, somebody may not even been into some kind of work that people were lying because this is a bunch of lies. These people were just ruthless. It sounds like somebody's ex. Some people from your past were just being very mean-spirited towards you and a loved one behind your back. Working with, could have been somebody you were married to. Being very, very mean-spirited. So yeah, today's a great day. Here's the 3 of Wands here. So you're taking a leap of faith and moving on. Yeah. So, yes, this was done behind somebody's back while somebody was on travel. While you and somebody was on travel. So I see maybe you and somebody getting back to traveling again. Yeah, here's the 4 of Swords and finally getting some rest. You and somebody finally getting some rest. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. Oh, let me pull out the, where's the other, let me pull out this Egyptian deck here. So yeah, it's okay to set limits and set boundaries, but yeah, this is an organization. This is a family. Yeah. Stability and equilibrium. Somebody felt like, this is number 9, you must have ended some kind of something with an organization. And somebody decided they wanted to, somebody felt like they wanted to, expose, thought that they were exposing you. So the Eye of Horus is Egyptian symbol of protection, healing, power, restoration, and You know, somebody just didn't want you to see something, right? Symbolizing, you know, protection from evil and harm, wholeness and balance, inner sight. Somebody wanted you to lose sight of something, like really just wanted to put you in harm's way, right? And so wanted to keep you chained to something, because after 8 is 9, right? And so this is somebody wanted to keep a karmic. Two karmics wanted to keep you chained to them, you know, keep you chained to like the past, right? And did not want you to like rate. This is a religious group of energies, because we are in the year 9, right? So 2025 is year 9, and so did not want you to be in the year 9, which is 2025, and so did not want you to reach the divine masculine to divine feminine side of yourselves. Did not want you to consult source, right? And so, anyway, that's what I have for you. So some things are definitely done behind your back. But so if there are energies who have done stuff like broken into your computer, scheduled appointments for you without your knowledge, did stuff like, you know, like power of attorney without your knowledge, and schedule appointments for you without your knowledge, you getting phone calls and people schedule appointments and all that, and you didn't schedule appointments, or did all kinds of stuff. Let people know if you didn't schedule appointments, it wasn't you. Didn't schedule appointments, you know, those kind of things. All kinds of stuff being done behind your back. Like I said, you got enough information. You're not losing your mind. None of those things. You know, if you didn't schedule appointments, you didn't schedule appointments. So, like I said, health checkups, whether it's mental or physical health checkups. You know, you and your loved ones are safe. Focus on your inner child. But you're in a very vulnerable position right now, and people are doing all kinds of stuff. You know, but if you know, if you feel like your back is against the wall, like I said, you're a prayer warrior going to, somebody's making something all about them, you know, right now, thinking that your meekness is a weakness. So it's saying today's a great day. Make sure if people are doing stuff like I said, if you're in, you know, in hermit mode, whatever, like I said, scheduling a checkup. This 2 and 6 is 8. Somebody is trying to keep, like, chain you to them, keep you chained to them. So it's the same. Don't even overthink something. Don't even overthink something. Somebody's basically trying to say that you're running from something, saying you're behind closed door. You or somebody behind closed door, they're doing some kind of a like wellness check. This is 10, 10, 10, and it's 3 people doing stuff. Source is saying to you, listen, you are fine. Somebody is, yeah, anyway, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. And I like I said, I feel like someone is being just very, very cruel. I feel like somebody's just being very, if you feel like you do need some help, you know, and that's not even the energy I'm picking up here. Somebody's doing something behind your back. Somebody's definitely doing something behind your back. So that's what I have for you. Bye.